Hello, I'm doing a little demo to show you some of the things I've learned while working with FileMaker 12 layouts with respect to the header layout part and the footer layout part. I was getting some unexpected behavior while I was working with some new layouts, and it all has to do with anchoring. So what we're looking at here is FileMaker 12. I've just created a blank layout with the Ocean Touch theme, and I put an orange color box in the top, a green color box in the body, and a blue-green color box in the footer. And then there's the label, which is a text object in each part. And if I stretch this layout, it has the behavior where the entire width will stretch left and right, depending on how big you have your window resized. And then the footer part just stays stuck down on the bottom, and it doesn't vary in any way. But with FileMaker 12, there's some really different behavior with that, the headers and footers. So I want to take you into layout mode and select this object and look at the auto sizing. This object is anchored to the top and left and right. The label is also anchored to the top center. If I take the top anchor off the label, save the layout, and look at it in browse mode, look what happens. So the lesson here is that if you change the anchors in FileMaker 12 header parts to include any object that is either not anchored to the top at all or anchored to the top and bottom, you're going to get a stretchy header part, which is desirable and undesirable in this case. So that's a new lesson. So once again, all I did was remove any anchors on that object, and suddenly my layout part was stretching in a way that I didn't expect. So if you find that that's an issue for you, check all of your objects in your layout part and see where the anchors are set. Once again, I've now re-anchored it to the top. If I go into browse mode, you see that I no longer have a stretching header. Similarly, the footer behaves the same way, but it's a little bit different from previous versions of FileMaker 12 or the way I would have worked with layouts in 12. Typically, if I had this object selected, the blue-green bar here, in previous versions I probably would have had that anchored to the bottom. And so if I change that to anchor to the bottom, go into browse mode, notice what is happening. We are getting a stretchy footer. So that is my mini layout lesson on stretchy headers and footers. I just want to show you that if your layouts are unexpectedly stretching, you should check your anchors. And if you're dealing with a footer, make sure that all of your objects are anchored to the top if you want the footer to not stretch vertically up and down. So that's one way. If you do want it to stretch up and down, in this case I'll make this background object stretch to the top and bottom. Save that, go into browse mode. Now, depending on my layout and my body size and its attributes and the header and its attributes, this will now be more dynamic in the way it moves when the window is resized. So these are lessons learned, and I think they might be helpful to someone out there. So thanks for watching my little video. Bye.